What is going on? Facebook Live, YouTube Live. Hello, hello, hello. Wait for some of you to go ahead and jump on in here. You know, sometimes we start at 10-ish and not 10 exactly. Today's one of those days for sure. Bitcoin Zay is not in the house today. He is out handling some business, of course, bringing in some more business to the company. So he's out running around this morning. I'm holding down the fort, but a lot of news, a lot of good news. Whoever, hold on, let me check. We got Facebook going in and out here. What's going on, Ivan? I goes kingbless.com, but I'm not on it today because Bitcoin Zay is going. He usually uses his cell phone for the YouTube, so I'm using mine. Bitcoin Vegan, what's going on? So welcome back, fellow Bitcoiners. Antonio, what's the word? What's the word? Exciting 24 hours, as we all saw. Some of the longest candles we've seen in Bitcoin history. You know, literally Bitcoin, the price of it has jumped up about $1,000 in 24 hours. And it doesn't look like, well, it's starting to pull away a little bit right now, but we'll see what happens with the rest of the day. To go ahead and start, oh yeah, more to come. Oh, I forgot to say something. I'm tripping today with Bitcoin Zay. So, of course, welcome back to the Gentlemen of Crypto episode 28, where we bridge the community and crypto together. When are alts going to run? As I said, I'm King. Bitcoin Zay is in here today, but we still have a lot of good news. Real quick, want to run through some stuff. First, of course, Bitcoin hit a major milestone. Yesterday, we saw it hit the price of 58, was it? $58.56, $5,856 for his newest all-time high. And when that happened, it surpassed, its market cap surpassed that of Goldman Sachs at $95 billion. So the market cap of Bitcoin is now bigger than Goldman Sachs, people. We have finally reached that level. I believe Citigroup is next at $195 billion. And then at 356, you're going to have JP Morgan Chase. So Bitcoin is officially taking on the heavyweighers. We're on the offensive. We were on the defense the last few weeks with being called names by some of these dinosaurs and all that good stuff. But Bitcoin's back on the offensive. So happy to see that. My comments aren't coming up for some reason. Hold on, people. Show. There we go. See, Bitcoin Zay has stuff all hooked up for this. I don't. Boom. Yeah, small exchanges are pretty big, but so with that happening, also a big thing to happen, we talked about the SegWit 2X. A lot of people are saying that, that's when we're going to see our retracement. When we start to get to SegWit, it looks like F2 Pool, which is another big mining pool, they rebooted their server, I think last night, and they're no longer signaling for SegWit 2X. So I think that's about 11% of the mining community. So again, we're starting to see more miners get away from SegWit 2X. We know that's coming up here in November. And everybody's confident in Bitcoin going forward. So that's a good thing. There's more people on Bitcoin's team, and we should see that price become more stable in November. Usually we're going to see it dip down a lot because of the fork. We saw that with Bitcoin Gold. I don't think it's going to be that drastically affected this time going through now that more miners are saying we're just going to stick with Bitcoin. So we'll see as it happens, though. And, of course, for the free Bitcoin yesterday, Antonio, you wanted free Bitcoin. Antonio was, the question yesterday is when do we think Bitcoin's going to hit $6,000? He said he believes a week from the day once the FOMO kicks in. We're with you. A few people kind of tried to throw the comments on toward the end. They were saying that, it's going to hit 6K by today, but I think they posted some of those comments yesterday when it was like 56, 5,700. So that was a little too soon. But we'll make sure we get that free Bitcoin to you. What I will say is I kind of agree. If Bitcoin doesn't hit 6K today or early tomorrow morning, then yeah, it's going to retrace a little bit more, and then we'll see it. The FOMO will build back up toward the end of next week. So we'll see what you say. You want to hold Bitcoin? No, we're not giving away that many Bitcoin, especially not today. We did used to give away 0.1 Bitcoin. That's like what, almost $600 now. So you never know. Along with buying Bitcoin, people, Coinbase rolled out an instant US buy platform thanks to their proprietary fraud prevention. So Coinbase has a new feature where you can buy Bitcoin instantly. They say you usually have to wait between 3 to 5 days. Everyone who's ever used the platform knows more like 7 to 11 days. But now they have this instant buy feature for Bitcoin. You can buy up to $25,000, they're saying. I find it hard to believe that they're actually going to utilize that, at least for a lot of traders, because once again, We've experienced it. A lot of other people experience it. Coinbase is notorious for just disabling accounts and not saying anything once you buy a certain amount. So we'll see, you know, if that is going to be utilized for people to come in and buy $25,000 a day or a month or whatever their limit is, or is it just going to be for those smaller buys here and there? So regardless, the technology is pretty good if they can guarantee it. You know, the biggest problem with when you buying Bitcoin or Litecoin, Ethereum on any of these exchanges, Coinbase is big on this as well as Uphold. There's literally like a 5 to 10 day, 11 day hold on it, and depending on what the price of Bitcoin is, when your money finally gets processed through, is what you get back. So in days like this, in 24-hour periods where Bitcoins go up $1,000, you don't want your money sitting out there that long. So they're saying they have the instant buy capability now. You can do it up to 25K. So I'm excited to see if it works, and I'm also excited to see if other exchanges will adopt it. So we'll see soon enough. Another big one. So Swift blockchain success set stage for Cybos. So you know Cybos conference is here in effect. Ripple is having theirs at the same time as Swift this year, where Ripple used to go to Swift's. But this time they're competing. But Swift announced that basically a new blockchain technology they have, the open source Hyperledger platform, had already tested 2 main applications in banking. I won't bore you with the details. It's very technical, but they're saying they work. However, the banks, the private banks who tested it haven't released their findings yet. They say they'll do it later on this year, or at least that's what they're aiming for. But Swift is saying it worked, and let's see, yep, Ripple did too. Swift is saying it worked. Is around the eve of their conference. Like we said, the conference starts today, moving forward, as well as Ripple. So we will see what comes out of both of those. If Swift's project is actually working and banks do adopt it, of course, you'll see a price increase in that price. Ripple, vice versa, same thing. They both have, you know, amazing keynote speakers coming in, people who are well versed in the traditional financial sector. So these both are centralized things for traditional banks and institutions. So we'll see what happens after these conferences. I'm sure by the end of today and tomorrow we'll have a lot of news coming out on Twitter and on the forum. So that's something to look forward to. And I think that's really it. Today was a short one. I don't have Bitcoin Zay here for the commentary. Oh, somebody asked about altcoins. Don't sell your altcoins, people. All right, it's already too late. It's too late to sell them. If you held on to them, not saying it's good. It was good or bad regardless, but I saw somebody mentioning do not sell your altcoins. Right now, for anybody looking to buy altcoins, it's a fire sale because people are selling it. Hold on to it. Once Bitcoin finally hits its whatever it's about to hit, you know, in the next week, couple weeks, then everything will flood back into the altcoins. Can BitShares ever get back up to 3,000? BitShares can get back up to 3,000 if their platform is utilized. If that DEX, if their decentralized platform exchange is actually utilized, then it'll go up. But if not, then no. Did you sell all your alts? No, we have multiple portfolios, and some are like long-term hold ones for alts, and we don't touch those like regardless. Yep, so once people get their Bitcoin Gold, alts are going to go to the moon. Yeah, Bitcoin Gold, like we said, we already saw what happened with the Bitcoin Cash fiasco. For a lot of people, it was new. I know we didn't hedge as much stuff into Bitcoin during that time. We weren't sure how the market would react. But I think after seeing that now, and then, you know, we're going to have the Bitcoin Gold going on. I think people know how to time it up a little bit better. Then, you know, you can start going long and short on it as well. So am I into technical? No, I leave the technical analysis to Bitcoin Zay. Or just trade sentiment and fundamentals. To me, technical analysis only will take you so far. It has to be a 50-50 thing at the very least. Because there are days like where China released news, as we just saw recently, or Jamie Dimon released news. Your technical analysis can't prepare you for that. You know, same with Swift and the Ripple conference right now. Depending on what news they have come out that's that big, there's no one's technical analysis that can prepare you for what type of market shift you're going to see. But we do a combination there. The technical analysis of Bitcoin Zay takes on, head on. You know, I peek my head on it and every now and then, but that's really him. As far as just market stuff and business structure of things to see if they actually have a real business doing that due diligence on it, I take that more on. And believe me, that can answer just as many questions for you as a lot of TA. If you find out who these C-level executives are and start, you know, picking apart their LinkedIn's and the other profiles and their history, if you pick that apart, it'll give you a good indicator of what they're actually capable of. I just missed that comment. Which are the latest alts have you bought? Did you buy Win? Didn't buy WinChain. Didn't buy Red Pulse. Didn't buy Enigma. Enigma got hacked already. And they pride themselves on security. So at this point, I want to actually see proof of like, I want to see use case now. They already got hacked. So once again, I mean, everybody does get hacked. I mean, it does happen and all that good stuff. But for them to happen pre-ICO when they pride themselves on security and the way it happened as well, I think it was almost one of those simplistic admin type passwords or no password or something, or no two-factor authentication. I can't remember, but after that happened, no, I don't want to start off with them, you know, whatever. It's not worth the risk, but if people make money, you know, on ICO when it hits the exchange, then great for them, but I just want to wait a little bit longer. Let's see. Don't think we get any more questions. But yeah, Antonio, we'll make sure we see that free Bitcoin. Other than that, it's pretty dry episode, people. We were drinking champagne all day. We ended up working all through the night. And yeah, Bitcoin's at all-time high. It's a Friday. Celebrate. Don't let the 13 get you down. All right, now. Take care until next time. Oh, wait. I almost forgot. For the free Bitcoin Monday, free Bitcoin, what are we going to do? Let's see. Who's going to come out looking better from the Swell conference? Will it be Swift or Ripple? Go ahead and quotations put which company you think is going to be going to come out being perceived to be the better competitor and why, and then your public address, the right public address, we'll make sure we get that free Bitcoin to you. There we go. Thank you and have a great weekend and happy Friday the 13th, people.